Well, how fitting. Missouri-Arkansas playing goes down to the last shot. Had a couple of shots that go in and out for them, and we were fortunate to come out on top. Had a lot of momentum in the first half, but we know in basketball the game is a 40-minute game, and so I thought the second half we were up, but that's a testament to Kunzo and those kids. They kept fighting and grinding. It became a grinding kind of game. And all of a sudden they got a little daylight, got a little momentum, and but I thought the difference in the game, our defense going down the stretch, we got down, I don't know, was it 4 or 5, whatever, and we continued to play basketball. And our defense, I thought it really tightened up. In the first half, I thought we were really active, just getting everywhere. But in that last 2 minutes, saw our defense really rise to the occasion and just make it difficult for Missouri to score. And but what a level game. And that's, when you talk about teams or schools that, the states touch each other, that's how they go. In conference play, no matter where you play, each game it's going to be possession here, a free throw there, and I look at our free throw percentage. I mean, it possibly could have been a different game, 14 out of 25. And I look at that, and I look at they made 11 threes. I'm wondering, how do we win this game? And I think it's our energy and defense.
Coach, 2 questions. Any particular reason you had Daryl coming off the bench, and then what did you think of his performance off the bench?
I thought he played well. I thought he responded well. I thought he played well. We had Darius came out, and I thought Darius played well for us too. I have 8 to 9 starters, so it don't matter who starts. And I don't know how they see it, but I just think I got 8 to 9 starters. I think the key is playing time. And I think you look at it, he played 26 minutes. He was very, very effective. I thought he probably played some of his better defense going down the stretch for us. And that's always we've been talking about our defense. But Daryl did a great job of making play, orchestrating, those screening roles for Daniel. Again, I thought our guys did the things I've been looking for them to do. We hadn't been playing that way, with that sense of urgency, and I thought tonight we played with that sense of urgency from the start, defense.
You had a big run, about 14 minutes left in the first half. Darius Hall came off the bench and scored 8 straight points. What did you think about that stretch that he had over about 2 or 3 minutes?
I thought it was good basketball. I thought our defense triggered it. And then, of course, we had some Missouri did a good job of really getting up and pressing in the lanes. And so our guys did a good job of cutting. And when they did switch, we did a good job of slashing to the hole. I think Trey kind of orchestrated a lot of those. But I just thought our movement was really crisp. The ball moved. It wasn't sticking. And we were able to score and then get right back into our defense. So, again, the way we play, it's a game of runs. But I thought our defense was disrupted in the first half. Though in the second half, I thought Missouri, even as they made a run there before halftime, I thought they got a lot more comfortable in their sets and what they were doing.
We saw Macon and Gafford against Tennessee get that game to overtime in the 2-man game. We saw it today come up, pay big dividends late. Is this a formula for how Arkansas might look to finish a game out, a 1 or 2 possession game the last minute?
Got to play to win. I think we got to take what the defense is giving us, and that's what the defense gave us. I thought we had it where they were trying to push him to one direction, and I think it allowed Daniel to slip to the basket. So it's what defense are allowing you. There are times when Derek can come up that screen and, he'll knock a shot down, or he'll get into the lane and get somebody to foul him. So, but he's not the only one that's capable of doing that. But he's the one that made the plays tonight, and Daniel was the guy that finished off some. So, and we got a lot of guys. Like I said, I thought Darius played well for us, gave us some quality minutes. I thought Dustin Thomas, the free throw he made to tie it up was a big free throw for us.
Coach, was today a must win?
What was that now?
Was today's game a must win?
You take care of home. That's what you're supposed to do. It's one of those games we did what we're supposed to do. Take care of home.
Mike, you guys are up by 18, and then they went on a big run and got up by 6 with less than 5. A lot of teams, they don't come back when they lost a big lead like that. What do you think enabled you guys to regroup and win the game?
I thought our guys played with their guts. I thought they played defense. I thought they didn't panic, and that's what that's what good teams do. We're a good basketball team. I think we just we had to get ourselves humbled a little bit. The last 3 games we got humbled, and one of the reasons why we weren't, teams were playing harder than we were. We weren't playing with that sense of urgency for 40 minutes. And so, and it shows you can get a lead and lose a lead, but still yet you got to have the resolve. I mean, last year's team was very similar to that. You know, they can get down, but they didn't panic, and so maybe that's a good sign for us. Sometimes you have some setbacks, so you have some good comebacks, and maybe this is something that can get us a little bit better. You know, like I said, all sickness ain't death, so maybe we get a little bit better. We'll see. We'll find out real quick.
The last shot from Geist, what'd you think of Jalen's defense? Made a pretty tough shot, but almost went down, it looked like, from where we were. What'd you think of that?
Well, I thought he did a good job defensively. And that's the thing about it. When you're in that situation, you got to make that shot. We had enough defensive pressure on him that he didn't make the shot. And before that, Barnett had the same kind of shot over there. Ton did a good job of switching. I mean, he ran a great set where DT, Dustin Thomas, ended up switching on the guard, Roberson that was coming off, and then and Ton ended up having Barnett. And it went in and out, and we came up with the rebound. So, again, you got to make those shots. And I thought our defense was we did a good job of really just staying with them. And we were fortunate, Bob. That's part of it.
Missouri's two seniors, Jordan Barnett and Cassius Robertson, what challenges do they present for a defense when you're trying to guard them throughout the game?
Well, we did a good job early in the first half, and then I think Cassius we lost him a few times, and and he spots it up. I mean, they're one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the league. They made 11 tonight. I thought we did a pretty good job in the first half, but again, a team that shoots it, they're going to keep shooting it. And but I thought in the second half our defense wasn't as active. We didn't rotate out to the shooters, and in one play they got, I think we up 4, and big fella's at the free throw line, shoots it. They get we in position, they get off his rebound, and he just spotting up. I mean, it's like he was just looking at his toes to spot up. And I think Barnett had one like that too. So give them credit. They made shots. And that's what you got to do on the road. In order to have a chance to win on the road, you got to be able to make shots. And they made some big shots. And they made their free throws. Perrier, I mean, he goes up and knocks free throws after free throws. So they did all the things they supposed to. Like I said, we just probably just had one more possession. I thought our defense was really good. I think in the last 2 minutes they probably didn't score. And that's a tribute to our guys.